more hours of service to catch up.
I love those hours of service.
But yeah, it's going to make me safer and less tired.
How's everyone doing on this beautiful Saturday morning?
I'm doing all right.
Doing all right. The pups are doing pretty good too.
They started off pretty good. We got to meet Jesse and Janice.
Yeah, they're sweet. They're actually parked right next to
Yeah,
us.
they parked right next to us. I got out of the truck, went to go inside. He goes, "Gee, so what's going on, buddy?" Because I follow you on Facebook. So I appreciate that.
Jacqueline says,
I'm glad he came up to me though.
yes. Jacqueline says, good morning. Missy says, good morning, G's and G-Force family. Good morning, Ed. Ash is in the house. She says, morning, morning.
Good morning.
Spider said, good morning. Good morning,
Morning,
Spider. Debbie says, good morning. KY Laura says, good morning, Trucker G and Mrs. G and the G-Force family. Good morning, Ed. Italian Princess says, yay, I got a notification.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Good.
3 Chevy says, good morning, G's. Good morning, hon. Jenny says, hey, guys. Hey. Lori says, have y'all heard anything about DEF shortage?
I had no. I mean, I've heard the stories, but I haven't run into any problems with it.
Linda Hawkins says, good morning from Maine. Good morning, hon. Dennis Murray says, good morning, G's. Good morning. Lisa says, good morning. Good morning, hon. Shannon says, I got one too. Just shared your estate post. Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah,
Alice.
it's been going through my head.
Yeah, I think that's probably why you woke up so early. Lisa said, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. G. Have a wonderful day. You do the same, sweetheart. Tracy says, good morning, G family. Safe travels today. Thank you, honey. Good morning to you. Lisa says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. G. Good morning, hon. Barbara Lawrence says, good morning. Good morning. Brenda says, good morning, sweet G's and G-Force. Good morning, y'all. Laura Miller says, good morning, G's. Have a beautiful day. You do the same, hon. And good morning to
Tell
you.
Mrs. G, if this thing don't sell for what we want it to sell for, we don't sell it, we're going to be having an empty house. No bed, no refrigerator, no
With
towels,
nothing.
no nothing.
With no nothing. Tammy said, good morning, G's. Good morning, sweetheart. Lynn says, good Saturday morning. Safe travels to Mo and home. Love you guys. Love you too. Woo, gotta roll. Janice Matlock says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. G. Safe travels and God bless. God bless you guys. Barbara Pruitt says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. G. And Mooch and TT. Good morning. Bernine says, hey, 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 from Southeast South Dakota. I'm hopping on to wish y'all a great and wonderful, blessed day.
Thank you.
Thank you, hon. Michelle Hurley says, good morning from Vermont.
Good morning.
We've got Tommy Trucker, Little Blinky in the house.
What's going on, man?
So, are you just starting your day?
Yeah.
Me too. And we got our mud flap replaced as well. How about you?
No, I replaced the mud flap. There's a difference. I walked in there to the shop because they didn't have them in the store. So I walked in the shop and I told her I need a mud flap. She goes, oh, it'd probably be a good half hour to 45 minutes. I said, just to get me a mud flap? She goes, oh, do you just want the mud flap?
Yes, ma'am.
I said, yeah. She goes, oh, I thought you were wanting us to fix it. No, I just need a mud flap.
We can do it.
Which is sad, but it just tells me that there's a lot of drivers out there that won't fix their own mud flaps.
We did it. Teamwork makes the dream work. Made it happen.
Something so simple.
Heather said, good morning, G-Fam. Safe travels and much love. Much love to you guys. Rob Higgins says, morning to the G's. Good morning, hon.
I know a lot of drivers look at it like, well, it's not my equipment. They paid it. The company will pay for it. That's lost time.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're paying for it while you're sitting there waiting. Fix the dirt mud flap.
Michelle Tyler says, good morning, family. Good morning, hon. said, good morning from California. Have a great day. You do the same, hon. Why did I just do that to me? Just bump me off. I'm having problems with my tablet. Alright, we're just gonna back out of that, reopen, and see if that helps.
You gave us a big thumbs up. Must see the flags on the back.
Must have.
Yeah, that already knowed you.
Brenda says, hi, G's. Good morning. Where are we heading, Mrs. G? We are heading to Monett, Missouri. Right now, we are in Valdez, North Carolina. YouTube, give me a moment. I had to close out my browser and reopen it, so it'll take me a few minutes to get back to comments.
Guys, remember, tomorrow starts the first day of the safety blitz.
That's right, guys.
July 10th to the 16th. DOT is going to be working hard. These officers are going to be working hard out on these interstates and out on these highways. Revenue chasers. So make sure you have all your ducks in a row.
Little Blinky says, nope, I didn't. It was too wet outside here in Iowa.
I hear you.
But definitely get it done because, like G said, tomorrow starts the beginning of the blitz.
Yes.
Karen, thank you for the stars, hon. Star salute. Joseph says, good morning to
Thank you,
G's, Pups, and G-Force. Good morning to you, hon. Cindy Hume says, good morning. Safe travels. Thank you.
Good morning.
Jacqueline says, you hear of Canada with Rogers issues. No debt.
Yeah, I didn't hear about it.
Tracy says, good morning, TT and Mooch. TT and Mooch are too busy watching the backs of their eyelids. Lynn says, did you see the new Aaron Lewis song I posted on the G-Force page? It's called Up to Me. Also, the Freedom Riders video is awesome. Video of the Convoy.
I think I've seen those.
FBI says, this channel is so cool. It makes people come to the channel, say hi. Well, hello, FBI. Matt's mom says, good morning. Good morning.
It's kind of funny. You said FBI.
Yeah.
That's like me and Mrs. G did.
Because we're goofballs like that.
While we were at the Hagerstown and stuff, there was so many conspiracy theories going on, and don't get me wrong, most people were actually pretty cool, but some people were just, a select few were just kind of out there, and they're worried about Antifa and all that. Well, Antifa's there, great, whatever, who cares? I don't much care. As long as they ain't starting trouble, that's all I care about. So we put on our hotspot, we named it FBI, and we never did hear nothing about it, so nobody must have seen it or didn't hear.
Because
we really thought some people were going to be
a little freaked out by it. Because when you go onto your phone and or any of your electronic devices and you're trying to hook up, you can see the different hotspots or Wi-Fi around you. So we thought it would be kind of funny.
A lot of people do that. I mean, hell, I pulled up the hotspot. I think it's funny.
Randy 84 said, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. G, and everyone. Good morning.
We seen one the other day, and I can't remember what it's.
Isn't it like CIA? That's what it was. Brenda says, this is killing me. I wanted to meet you so bad. Couldn't work it out. Honey,
that's okay.
You'll never know what will pop up in the future. That's weird. Robert said, how much should a OO be netting a week in this economy?
As much as you can is the right answer. It's kind of hard to put a number on it. To be honest with you, it depends on what your numbers are. What do you need to make a profit? And remember, when you figure out the profit, you got to add all your numbers up. What's it cost to run your truck? What's the cost for the fuel of the truck? What's going to be the fuel of the truck is going to be a variable cost. You get your fixed cost and you got your variable cost. But don't forget to pay yourself either. That's what a lot of these guys forget to do, is pay themselves as a driver of the vehicle. And, well, I can haul for this because I got my truck paid off. Well, what's it going to cost to do the maintenance? What's it going to cost to replace your truck?
Know your numbers, guys.
You got to know your numbers and take all that into account.
And then it'll give you, exactly what you need to know in order to know what you should be making. Wendy can tell you will be home soon.
Tires, another big factor.
Yeah.
Shocks, airbags.
General maintenance. Ash said, I have something to tell you. I'll have to call.
Okay.
Gotcha, sweetheart. Bernine says, it's almost like a moonshine run watch out for the revenuers. LOL.
Yeah. Talking about the safety blitz.
Yeah. Pam says, morning, G family. Love and safe travels. Good morning. Wendy Ace. Okay, I read that one. Ziggy Piggy said, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. G. Have a great day. You do the same, sweetheart. Shannon says, you are heading into them, covering you both in prayers. Thank you, sweetheart. Worm says, good morning. It's storming in Alabama. Y'all be safe on your trip. Love to all. Much
Thank
love
you.
to you guys. Little Blinky says, I'll be doing it live tomorrow. How to upgrade mud flap hangers. That's awesome.
What is that, like a shameless plug or what?
It's all good. KY Laura says, we all know you can't get lost time back. Time is money and money is time.
That's right.
Mom, Pa, Kettle said prayers for all our patriots. That's right. We'll
Prayers
keep
for
everybody in our
First for
prayers.
this country.
Roger said, good morning from Arizona. Good morning, hon. Richard says, good morning, G's. Good morning. Wendy says, just sliding through on my way back to my backyard for some new projects. We are having all the stuffings planned here on the 30th. So excited for the whole family to get together. Y'all be safe and have fun. Awesome. Sounds like you guys are going to have a really good family get together. Enjoy it. Shannon says our Wi-Fi name was infected virus or something like that. Jesse says, good morning. Good morning. Debbie says, good morning. Good morning, darling. John says, did you say general maintenance? Come on. May we don't need none of that. They fix themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Now, maybe if it's a transformer. Debbie says, did you feed the chicken last night? With two laughing faces. City Hume says, we got sunshine and windy. Darlene Chandler says, hugs and kisses for TTMH, Mrs. G. Definitely. TT was kind of grouchy yesterday. But she's better today.
You had trouble saying that. What is this? Come on, Maine.
May. M-A-Y.
Oh, come on, Maine.
Barbara Pruitt says, on the road again? I'd read the rest, but they probably copyright us.
Yeah, no.
Kelly Hill says, good morning, my favorite G's. Hope all is well. Be safe in your travels.
We'll
Miss you
probably get
lots.
copyrighted just because you said those three words.
Rainy here in Clear Springs. Gonna be a rainy day. Love you both. Love you too, hon. Randy84 says, one of my neighbors has their Wi-Fi name as Dinkerbell, LOL, or Drinkerbell. Richard says, looks like good weather there. Clear and 82 in North Idaho today.
Yeah, we're gonna run into it. Probably around Knoxville.
Michael said, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. G. Safe travels with extra love and blessings to you, for you and your family. Thank you, hon. C. Carey says, wow, Mr. G is a real man. Can I get an autograph? LOL. Happy travels. Keep shiny side up and rubber down.
Really? I don't understand.
Or is it real G-man? That's what it was.
Oh.
I forgot the G part. John said, good morning to the G's and G-Force. Safe cruising back to Missouri. JJ Jubert says, good morning. I shared the link with two former drivers last night. Thank you much, hon. Debbie says, did you feed the chickens last night? Two laughing faces. Richard Coffee says, good morning, G's. Home for the weekend. Granddaughter's birthday party.
Enjoy that, brother.
Today, and it's also my wife Barbara's birthday. Well, happy birthday to them both. Becky said, you both are like two awesome radio hosts on wheels. Thank you for letting us ride along. Y'all can ride with us anytime. Tracy says, supposed to be 103 here in San Antonio area today. Ooh, that's some heat.
We got to the truck stop last night, and I was starving. I was hungry, and the only thing they had was Popeyes, and Popeyes was
We
closed.
just closed after I fed the dogs and took them out.
We didn't take nothing out to thaw to cook, and I really didn't want to cook because we didn't have a whole lot of time. So we ordered some pizza.
God bless you both. Thank you, hon. Little Blinky said, yep. Shannon says, thanks, Matt 53. I've been praying for him. Hopefully he will get out soon. Bruce Gonzalez says, TT didn't have her puppuccino. She was just in one of them moods yesterday. She was very grouchy.
She about tore him up.
Oh, yeah, he wanted to play, and she was not having it, and yeah, she was just being not nice yesterday too much. But today, it's all good. She's back to her sweet self. John says, that was supposed to say, come on, man.
Yeah, I figured it was.
Teresa said, good morning, G family. Hubby and I are on 84 in Connecticut.
Right on. Be safe.
Yes, be very safe. Mary said, are you heading home now or taking another load? We're under a load now, and it has to be delivered to Monette, Missouri.
It's taking us home.
Hey, get out there. Why you get yourself into trouble? Always get yourself into trouble. Black Smoke Matter says, that movement is toast. Too much division in own group.
Right now, I'm just driving my truck and trying to make a living. That's what I'm trying to do.
Jason Smith said, good morning. Good morning, Jason. Barb says, good morning, G's, from Greencastle, PA. Safe travels and God bless. God bless you guys. Paula Thomas says, good morning, G's. Always glad to ride with you. Have a great and blessed day from Southern Indiana. You do the same, sweetheart, and good morning to you. Debbie says, the kids are going to be so happy to have you home. Yeah, I know Laylee was already asking yesterday.
They think they are.
As soon as
to work.
Oh, and they all know that there's work coming. There's work ahead of them. Because I reminded them again yesterday when I talked to both the girls. I said, don't forget, we need your guys' help a couple days before the auction to get everything all situated and worked out.
And I said, and no looking, oh, I want that because I'm selling it all.
Exactly. And if you haven't grabbed your stuff that's in the house, it's selling too.
Yep. They give you plenty of notice to come get your stuff.
But yeah, they're excited because Laylee's like, so okay, if you have to be there on Sunday, or you got a load, so you'll be home on Sunday, Monday? Jules Ann, thank you for the stars, honey. Star salute. Dorna says, how far to your destination today? It is 810 miles. We will not make it the entire way today. It'll be tomorrow.
We'll be there tomorrow morning. Hopefully they get us unloaded pretty quick. I've been to this place before, and they're usually pretty good about getting unloaded. So hopefully they get us unloaded and I can get back to the house before 2 o'clock because that's when the open house starts.
Yeah. Richard Coffey says, she said thank you for the birthday wishes anytime. I hope she has a very blessed birthday. Both of them. Patsy says, good morning, G's. Good morning, hun. Julie Reynolds says, morning, Mr. and Mrs. G and G-Force family. Hope you got some sleep and safe travels.
Yeah, I've been up since about 4 o'clock this morning, ready to go. We just couldn't leave because of our hours of service.
Joy says, riding along with you guys just makes my day. Love you both. We love you guys. And we enjoy having you along for us rolling down the road. Oh, Brenda Johnson said, Calvin Meadows said he would meet you in Canton if you wanted, let him know.
Oh, we've already passed Canton.
Oh, sweetheart, I didn't realize. Frank G. Trucks in the house. What? Good morning, guys. Up all night at the emergency vet with the dog.
Oh, no.
I ate an entire bag of gummies. He was high as a kite. Oh, goodness. I hope he's feeling better now, though, Frank. And I know...
Frank.
Their pup, Frank G. Trucks. His and Jane. Well, Jane's pup. I hope he's doing better, sweetheart. It's never good to have to make that run to the vet with your sweet little fur baby. And I'm pretty sure Jane's probably just beside herself with it. Barb Bolt said, Monette Mo, you'll be close to home. Will you make it back to Hartville? Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome to come out and come see us, Barbara. You know where we live.
Bruce Gonzalez says she's in her menopause phase. OT. You just never know with her. One day, she can be perfectly fine for days on end. And then one day she's super, super needy. And then grouchy. Ryan says, good morning. weekend. Drive safe. Watch for crazy drivers. You also be careful on your way to go pick. Hello from Ripley, Tennessee. A very good clear picture is coming through. What state are you in right now? Yesterday we had a heat index of 113.
We are in North Carolina on our way into Tennessee. We're about 94 miles till we get into Tennessee. 93 miles.
Oh, I just knocked off all my comments. Now we'll go back on it. Well, looks like that's not what I keep trying to press on. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I do see that we have a spammer in there, and I am taking care of that.
Another spammer.
Yes, any damn more. You win a $5,000 check.
You won nothing.
Or you won $5,000. Check my profile.
You
Guys,
won nothing.
don't buy into the bogus
Scam.
baloney. I just got rid of them and banned them from the page. Hilda says, good morning. Have a great day. May God bless you. Good morning to you, hon.
If you guys see anything like that, it's a scam, guys. And even if you see something like that from a truck or G, because they're really good at
They'll take his stuff.
cloning my picture. They'll take my picture and put their name as truck or G, so it'll look like I'm saying it. If somebody says you win something, unless you're seeing my face doing a giveaway, you won absolutely nothing. You probably won getting ripped off.
Yeah, it's a trick. Don't buy into it. It's baloney. We'll let you know, and we do our very best to try to get rid of those ones in there trying to scam people.
Now, don't get me wrong. We we also do giveaways every so often.
But we will let you know.
But you'll see our faces, and we'll be talking to you face to face, letting you know that we're giving this away or that away. A lot of times these companies will send me something, and if I don't need it, or 9 times out of 10, I'm just going to give it away.
Exactly. Patsy Meyer says, question, Mrs. G. Were you in a music video? Run across you. Actually, the G-Ride was in a music video. Oh, I just had the
They're
name.
probably talking about that other video somebody else thought was you, but it wasn't you.
Like I was saying, the G-Ride was in a music video. What is the name? High Res.
Yeah.
Was the name of the artist. Lois says, I blocked him as well. Good deal. Joyce says, you two live in Hartville. I live in East Canton.
I'm not sure where that's at. Canton, Ohio?
We live in Hartville, Missouri.
Yeah, Hartville, Missouri.
Nicholas says, good morning, y'all, from Stott City, Missouri. Where is your location presently? We are in Nebo, North Carolina.
Nebo.
Lisa says, do you ever come up to Minnesota?
Every once in a while. It's been a while.
Ruth Gonzalez has 2 laughy faces, says, thanks for the check. You can mail it to me. Michael Cook says, sending hugs and kisses for pups, Hong Kong. Trina said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, hun. And asked, how y'all doing this morning? Doing great, sweetheart. Doing great. Richard Simpson says, North, by God, Carolina, born and raised, all 57 years.
All right, on.
Tracy says, good morning, G's. Safe travels today. Thank you, honey. Good morning to you. Dorna says, that 3-legged Chihuahua keeps coming to my house that lives down the street. I don't think he wants to go home. Stayed here outside under my lawn chair for 5 hours yesterday. They don't give him any attention. So I've been feeding him and loving him. Oh.
Miss G found a stray dog one time, and I went and picked it.
It was a Chihuahua.
Yeah, it was a Chihuahua.
I felt so bad for him. I was at work, and I was working at the nursing home, and I could see him out the sliding glass door. So we were able to wrangle him, and like G said, he came and picked the pup up.
Came and picked him up. We had him at the house, and that little sucker ate our couch.
Yes.
And I don't mean just chewed on it. He tore that couch up.
He tore through the fabric and tore out the stuffing, and he was like a little Tasmanian devil. My pit bulls didn't even do that. Catherine said, good morning to you all. Safe travels to Trucker G and Mrs. G. Good morning, hon. Ray Ray says, how y'all doing? says, you're
Hey,
so sweet, Mrs.
Stop it. It's
Mrs.
all fun and
G,
games. Don't want you guys get mad.
Hey, Bulgians, stop. Behave. Not today. Leave
That's
her
how it
alone.
started yesterday.
Patricia said, Trucker G and Mrs. G.
Last year we up there, but this year not so much.
Cheryl Parker says, good morning. Lots of luck selling the house and safe travels.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a big weight on my shoulders right now, on my mind.
Wendy said, oh no, not the green velvet couch. No, not that couch.
No, it wasn't that one.
It was actually the couch that replaced that one. I guess it was karma. We're getting rid of G's couch. Darlene Chandler says, thank you all for sharing the beautiful ride with Jeff and I. G's will be here, or grandson will be here shortly.
Oh, awesome.
Enjoy your day with him. Bruce said, I had one peanut min pin chihuahua. He was my heart. Yeah, this pup, he was a little Tasmanian devil, and he was tearing up all kinds of stuff in the house. Heather Ann says, I'll be heading that way next weekend, heading to Holden Beach for my birthday. Awesome, you be careful on your trip, and happy birthday to you, sweetie. Denise says, good morning, G's, pups, and G-Force from Troy, Missouri. Tomorrow is my mama's 75th birthday, and we're celebrating today with a taco dinner and cornhole. Things she really likes. Well, happy birthday, Mama.
Happy birthday, Mama.
Floyd Hill says, be safe out there. Thank you, hon.
Definitely.
Charles says, good morning, G's. Good morning, hon. What are you chewing on? Don't be chewing on that. That's not for you to chew on. Here. Play with your trunk war room. Maybe Titi will play with you with that. Jeannie says, I see a lot of Dr. Thunder in your truck, and that's my drink. So if you ever do a giveaway, I'll enter for a couple cases.
Yeah, I won't be giving any Dr. Thunder away, that's for sure.
He's pretty stingy with his Dr. Thunder.
I'll offer you one.
Bernine says, let's see if I can get it. My phone's not wanting to scroll back when I pull up a comment.
We seen a post the other day. I can't remember where I seen it. I think it was on the G-Force page a couple weeks ago or something like that. And he said, don't invite me over to a barbecue if you're going to have Dr. Thunder, or cheap out, not buy Dr. Pepper, something like that.
If you're going to have cheap soda like Dr. Thunder.
Oh, that's what it was.
Because I didn't see on the G-Force page. I seen it on my news feed with someone else that
don't invite me over to a barbecue if you're going to have cheap soda like Dr. Thunder. I think you just don't know what you're missing.
Bernine says, Calvin says, want you to have your CV on 19. He will holler at you when he sees you. Gotcha. Thanks for relaying the message, hon. Andrew Denzel says, good morning, G's. Safe travels. Good morning, hon. Richard Simpson says, safe travels, G's. Going on vacation for a few days. Been a few years. Catch you next time, or next week. Will you enjoy your vacation?
Yeah, where are you going?
Enjoy it. John says 12 more days, then it's off to North Myrtle Beach for a week. That's awesome.
Sounds nice.
Cindy says, are you guys working your way back to the house? Will
Yes.
you be there for the auction?
Yes.
I have friends that live 39 miles.
We'll be home Sunday.
Debbie says, Mr. G only shares Dr. Thunder with us in the truck. Berdine says, anytime, you are welcome. You're such a sweetheart. 208 Patriot says, you can't control it, so don't stress. It will all work out. So I keep telling him.
That's just me for you.
And I know everything will work out the way it's supposed to.
I'm one of the people, I've got a trip plan.
And sometimes in life we can't trip plan. We just have to just let things happen.
There's no planning on this.
Yeah. Things will just unfold the way that they're supposed to. There is a plan, and it's bigger than us.
Layla asks, you guys want to watch Squish on the 17th?
On the 17th.
I told her, honey, the auction's on the 16th. You ain't going to have no place to go. She goes, well, you'll still have your house. She goes, because they probably won't close for 30 days or,
yeah.
or however long it's going to take. I said, you don't understand. There ain't going to be nothing in it.
That's one of the big reasons, besides us being able to, to get out of the truck when we go home, is so that when we're looking and doing the research on a toy hauler, it's because when we do go home, it's nice to get out of the truck, but it's also nice that the kids come over and visit us and the grandkids. And if we stayed in the truck full time, then we'd have to do our visiting like at a truck stop or something like that, because we can't take the truck to the kids' house. But I'm excited to go home and see the grandboys and see our kiddos. I miss them a lot when we're on the road, although we get to talk to them quite often.
And don't get me wrong, we can go and stay with one of the kids, but I won't do that.
That's not a factor.
I'll stay in the truck.
Because the girl said the same thing, you have us. It's like, I know, but it's kind of nice to have our own space too. Brenda says North Myrtle Beach will never be the same when John gets there. Watch out, North Myrtle Beach. Shirley says, hi, G's and G-Force family. Well, hello, sweetheart. Barb says, good morning from Arizona. Good morning. Connie says, good morning. Good morning, Connie.
You're going to have to put something else with their toys in something else, because every time I hear
plastic container.
Yeah, every time I hear them get in that tin container, I think something's flying up on the truck.
Yeah. I'll have to get a different container for it. It just works perfect to sit underneath that little space next to my seat. I'll just have to find something of similar size and shape to go underneath there. Because at home they have a plastic tote that they have all their toys in. The boys, they have a toy cubby for the time being. So between the dogs and the grandboys, well, especially the dogs, they string out their toys if the top is off their toy box. The boys are good about picking up their stuff and putting it back. Berdine says privacy is a factor for all the family. Yeah. Denise says, good morning, G's from Kansas. Well, good morning, hon. Darlene says, those babies will be so happy to see you all. Yeah, we're super excited to get home and see all of them.
We've got so much to do. I don't know how much time we're going to actually have to visit, though.
But our kids are really awesome. They know that when we come home that we always have a lot of stuff to do. So they ask us, hey, what do you guys got planned for today? And if we've got somewhere to go or whatnot, they usually make sure that they come with us so that they can spend time with us. Our kids are very understanding. Yeah, that's a nice one too.
Yeah, it is.
Darling,
$5.
speaking of toy haulers, we told Lay that, that was one of the things that we have to do. We've been doing the research and we've got to go and actually go down and physically be able to look inside these toy haulers and see the floor plan and see what's going to work specifically for us. She's like, I want to go. I was like, no problem. She goes, because I want to see inside them too. Darlene says, okay, I read that. Chris says, sounds like Mr. G is getting wore out from driving.
It happens.
G is an overthinker, and that's what's going on in his brain right now. Being is that we're taking this load to Monett, Missouri, and we'll be going home next. and we've got the open house tomorrow, and then the auction on the 16th. His wheels are turning constantly. The closer it gets, you know, trying, like he said, trying.
G all the way to Z.
Exactly. You know, all the, you know, backup plans. The first plan and then all the backup plans for any. Debbie says, my daughters keep telling me when I sell, I can live with them, but I want my own place too.
I understand that.
Yeah, I totally get it. And our kids get it too. Besides the fact, I don't think they want... I think they need their own space too. And we don't want to impose on them. And I know it wouldn't be an imposition for the kids. But still, you know, we all need our own space. Frank Griffin says, I think I'll get Frank 3 to buy me a big breakfast. Stop by if you have time. We'll be around all day. Love you guys.
That's got, we were looking at places to maybe park this toy hauler. I was looking up RV resorts and stuff in the area.
Some are
Kind of looked
nice.
over in Lake of the Ozarks and stuff. And they had one nudist colony.
They did.
That's how it's cheap. Well, pants ain't optional there. Young girl there, she was, oh no.
John says, taking Nix with us this year, so it will be fun. Plus, I have her all this week. Oh, I seen you had her on the four-wheeler too. I bet she really enjoyed that. Barbara says, hello from Missouri. Have a great day and safe travels. Thank you, hon. Barbie, hey Barbie. She said, hello, have a great day. Jim just left to go to California. That's what
right
you were
on.
telling me. Actually, his truck is still in the shop with transmission problems. But he was able to get a ride with another driver home. And, what you call it? Barbie messaged me. And, he's going to get into another truck. So,
Good.
that's a good deal.
I've had to do that before.
Yeah. Virgie said, no, he's just has a lot on his mind right now. I'm pretty anxious. Talking about you.
Yeah.
Jen asked, what's a toy hauler? It's like a camper, but
It is a camper,
is.
but the back door folds down to where I can put my bikes up in there.
yeah. So basically it has like a
Has a
garage
garage.
space so that we can put the Harleys in there and strap them down and everything. And the ones that we're actually looking at are the ones that have a designated garage, because the other ones, you actually pull the bikes up into the toy hauler and you can strap them down, but they're in your kitchen
Yeah, they're in
basically.
their living space.
So they're blocking anything that you need to get to while you're living in it. And we don't want to have to take the bikes out every time we want to cook a meal or have a snack.
And I don't want to have to leave the bikes outside either.
Exactly. We want the bikes to be inside. Victoria says, hello, pretty lady. How's my puppies and Mr. G this morning? What is the good word today? The good word is we're heading to Monette, Missouri. And as for Mr. G, he's kind of a little stuck in his head this morning. Chris says, I used to live in Arkansas. Matter of fact, not far from Monette.
Oh, right on.
Mary said, today is our grandson's birthday. He is 11 years old. But me and my husband are not invited for the party. My heart is hurting.
I just show
My
up.
daughter
This is
said
me.
we were invited, and then she will invite you another time. Oh. Well, I'm sorry about that, honey. Debbie says, cool, you can do the G's after dark from the nudist RV park. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the kids don't want to bring the grand boys over to a nudist RV park to visit Nana and G-Paw. Don't think that's the atmosphere that they should be in. As for us, it would be no problem. But yeah, no, not for the kids and the grand
You're
boys.
not much of a nudist.
After dark, I am.
I'm talking about walking outside.
Oh no. I think the farthest I would get would be a towel wrapped around me walking outside. Melody says, well, definitely want...
I'd be walking out there, put that thing away.
Melody says, most definitely want the
Nobody
designated
wants
garage.
to see that.
Make sure you get a trailer hitch lock so the rig doesn't disappear. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. A Patriot says, when Trucker G drives, it's like the truck is in autopilot. Michael says, I'm glad the roads are dry for your travels. We are too. D. Davis says, good morning, G's. Have a safe ride. Beautiful scenery.
Lane-ins are done.
Wendy says, toy haulers are so awesome. Some are incredibly beautiful.
Some of them are really nice.
We've looked at a lot of them, and oh yeah.
But I do have a price point.
We have, yeah, exactly. We have set a limit, and we're gonna stick to it. Diana says, you may not be interested, but just thought I'd make you aware. X-Ray is stirring up problems at 1776 movement. People are calling him the Jersey J of 1776. I guess my first impression of him months ago was correct. I think X-Ray is very passionate.
I don't know nothing about what's going on, so I'm not even really.
And I'll leave it at that.
You guys gotta understand, I don't watch the videos. I don't have time.
Oops. I wanted to read that. Ah, shucks. Melody said, that's a whole lot of fun right there, talking about after dark at the RV, the nudist RV park. Sue said, hey, good morning, LOL. I leave for a day, and wow, a nudist RV, LOL. It would be fun rolling in that with all of us.
Oh, easy.
John says,
easy.
That would be comedy show with all of us there. Says, my goodness, good morning, G's. And you misbehaving G-Force gals. Hi. Berdine says, I was told yesterday that I lost weight, LOL. I said, no, I just packaged it differently. Tamara says, I saw on the news that today is National No Bra Day.
Well, I'm abiding by the rules. I ain't got mine on.
Linda said, good morning from Edmonton, Alberta.
No, it's National No Bra Day. You're breaking the rules.
Lose it. I'm an outlaw that way. I'm an outlaw that way. We became full-time RVers in spring of 2020. My husband drives truck as well. We purchased a Grand Design Solitude after a lot of research. This was the winner. It's very well made and has a separate garage in the back. We are very happy with it. The only thing I do miss is having the big house to have the whole family and grandkids stay for the holidays. But we are adjusting. Good luck.
Is that a fifth wheel or is it a bumper pull? I think it's a fifth wheel. And the fifth wheels are really nice. Yes. I don't want to have to replace trucks.
The truck, yeah. Because we've looked at them as well. And
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I don't really want to have to if
we don't necessarily need to. Sue McGee says, easy now.
Easy now.
Jan says, Mr. G, I'm a thinker like you. Can't sleep because my mind won't shut off. I turn out the lights, then turn them back on to make notes. You should have come online at 4 a.m. I was awake, haven't had any sleep.
I was actually doing research.
Bruce Gonzalez says, easy now. It would be full for sure. Berdine says, are we that heavy?
Yeah, we're pretty heavy.
Mike Foley in the house says, good morning, G.
There's another toy hauler.
And G-Force.
But it's fifth wheel.
It's a fifth wheel. I don't know, after looking at them, we'll be better equipped to make a decision.
Really, I think fifth wheel's the way to go, but I just don't want to
have to get a different truck. Cheryl said, love watching Trucker G make his guacamole dip. So good. Oh, yes. It is so yummy.
Yeah, we'll probably have to do some more cooking videos or something.
I like when he does it where it's not as much like mushy, but it's more chunky.
We're looking at avocado salad.
Yeah. Oh, well, I can eat the whole bowl then. Wendy says, of course.
My buddy's Alex's mom. His mom showed me.
said, of course, a budget matters. It's going to be a fun next chapter. We have owned 2 campers and really enjoyed the years of going place to place. We'd stay 1 month at a time in the summers. Loved it. See, I'm looking forward to it more and more.
Yeah, I've never owned one.
Okay, where Laura says, that truck drove by you like you were sitting
It's
still.
empty.
Wendy said, sorry typos and grammar. Ouch. Oh, you're fine, sweetheart. Frank Griffin says, I burned up a few motors on that little hill. LOL.
Yeah, I believe it.
Denise says, Lord help us, worry works. Yeah. definitely worry works. Kelly Sanford says, good morning, Trucker G and Mrs. G. I woke up in Maryland. It's a dreary, rainy day. Eric says, star salute. Thank you, Eric, for the stars. Rick says, oh, I better wake up here.
It's a good looking trailer.
That is. That's nice. And it looks like he's already got
Got a
some
grease
damage
on
to
it,
it.
yeah. I'd be mad if somebody creased my trailer
Oh,
like
yeah. Definitely. Joseph says, question for G. You have your hazards on for being heavy. Are those self-driving trucks going to do that? You are being safe and doing the right thing.
that. That I don't know.
Jan asks, what's that clicking? Your signal light?
Caution lights lets the other trucks behind me know that I'm traveling at a slow rate of speed. That way they can get over in time without just getting right up on me and having to slow down. Because once you have to slow down on these grades, then you lose all momentum. And then you're stuck basically doing the same speed I am.
Renee Welch says, I'm so sad that no one is in D.C. supporting 1776. Women fighting for the right to kill babies. Showing up on huge numbers. TPC started the wave and then crashed out. I am beyond sad.
What's her name?
Renee Welch.
Renee, where you at, sweetheart? Answer that question, then I'll comment on this.
Phyllis says, turn your blinker off. No, you gotta have your hazards on. We're going up a steep upgrade. Sherry Beeman said, good morning. How are you doing today? Where are you guys? Have you had anything to eat yet? Love and hugs to you both. We are in Old Fort, North Carolina. We're doing great. And no, didn't have nothing yet, Sherry. Wendy asked Frank, any new online classes? Yes, Sherry, we do. We have our flashers on, our hazards.
Now I got my blinker on.
Barbara Goff says, good morning from Kentucky. Good morning, Hud. Robert Brady, we are in Old Fort, North Carolina, Hud.
Not to be confused with Old Fort, North Carolina.
Renee says, Hagerstown, Maryland. I sent you all the book of memories. Thank you.
Okay.
We appreciate it. But honey, we gotta get back to it. We gotta work.
84 days. Oh wait, well it was more than 84 days. I can't afford to. You live in Hagerstown, so you're right there, so it's easy for you to get there and go to work and then show up again, or go to work and still be able to pay your bills and pay. I live so far away, and my job is a local job. My job is out here on the road, and I can't pay my debts if I'm not out here running. I know a lot of people say, well, you can go run a couple loads and then come back. I've been out here for over a month and still haven't made a paycheck in over a month being out here on the road working.
Berdine says, blinker sounds like a grandfather clock. Love that. Berdine says, let's hear the jank.
These new trucks have horrible janks.
They don't sound like the older trucks.
Yeah, I mean, my jank brake's actually on. There, it just kicked in.
Barbara Jean says, morning from Tinha, Minnesota. I think I said that correctly. I'm sorry if I butchered it. Frank said, Wendy, just my usual Tuesday G's. Safe travels and Godspeed. Love from Virginia. Much love to you too, and to all of you.
Got a big old thumbs up.
Renee says, one day is all they need for numbers. These women will get what they want in one organized day.
Well, I think I gave more than one day. I gave like 90 days in total. And now I'm spent over a month out here working, trying to dig out of the hole that I created. And one day is the difference between losing my business and not losing my business, to be honest with you, at this point. I have nothing left to sell, sweetheart.
Joseph says, instead of saying 84 days, the truth is you lost close to 100 grand.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. So far, and I can show you on my statements. So far this year, I have netted $3,000 this year.
Rick says,
Because you got to remember, we started this back in early February. I think it was right around Valentine's Day, wasn't it, honey?
I believe so, but I know
all the time
it was
on the phone, all the phone calls, organizing.
I think it might have been more towards the beginning of February.
Yeah, I think it was.
Because the Canadians went to Ottawa,
Yeah.
and then that's when the ball started rolling here in the U.S. Rick says, what did I wake up to? Oh my gosh, too many Blue Mountains. Far too many. Where are we today? We are in Black Mountain, North Carolina at the moment. Chris says, hello, G's and everyone. Well, hello, hun. Good morning, Daniel. John said, these complainers lack knowledge of basic economics. I understand. They're frustrated.
It's frustrating.
It's frustration, guys, and we understand that.
Believe me, I'm just as frustrated as everybody else. But until everybody in this country stands up for what they believe in, what's right and what's wrong, we're all going to every one of us is going to have some kind of difference. But I guarantee every single person in this country can come together on one issue and stand together. But we won't stand together because we're too divided as a country, too divided as people.
Mike Adams says, what do you mean you have been working for a month and no paycheck?
I've been working for a month and no paycheck.
Because the whole time we were with the convoy,
the time we were off, my bills didn't stop. My payments didn't stop.
So now that we're back on the road, the money that has been brought in goes to pay the debt that we owe from the entire time of being not running loans. So now there's this big giant hole that we have to dig ourselves out of in order to start making a paycheck, making a profit. Jan says, you don't need to explain yourself to anyone. Bruce Gonzalez says, wow, I didn't know that. I just found y'all a few months ago. Amy said, good morning, G's. Good morning, hun. Darlene says, and the G's are the very best. Well, thank you, hun. Renee says, I know you have.
And that's just the problem is everybody's so divided. I can't stand beside you because you're a Democrat. I can't stand beside you because you're a Republican. And I can't stand beside you because you're a Catholic. I can't stand beside you because you're a Buddhist. You're a Muslim. You're you name it. I can't stand beside you because I don't like the color shirt you're wearing. I can't stand beside you. Guys, we gotta throw that stuff to the side.
It's all.
And until everybody is able to throw that kind of stuff to the side and stop the division that the government and the media has
pumped into our
brains and brainwashed us with, ain't nothing gonna change. Nothing's gonna change.
So you're not alone. He is not going to there unless he can afford you. You both are doing well for yourselves. Thanks for everything so far. Sherry Beeman says it's pretty there. Are you going to make it home before open house? Don't know yet.
We'll make it there like within an hour or 2 hours of being able to make it. So it just depends on how quick they can get me unloaded. I'm thinking that we will be able to make it before open house. So.
Jill Dwyer, Netiso. Hey Jill, how you
doing,
honey?
Jill? Jill's been with us since like day one.
Yes.
And when I say day one, I mean
day one of Trucker G.
When I first started the page over 3 years ago.
Jill said, "Good morning, G. Sorry I haven't said hello in a while. Having medical issues lately.
Oh, no,
I was just told after numerous tests that I have a broken neck. Jeez. I woke up with a stiff neck. Evidently, it's an old injury that fused itself.
Oh, wow.
Sweetheart, we will be praying for you,
Yeah,
honey.
definitely. If you need anything, you holler at me, Jill. You know how to
let
get
us
hold
know.
of me.
Mike Foley says, not to mention the lost mud flaps, busted tires, bent rims, and the contaminated fuel issue.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Mike.
Renee says exactly right. If all groups went to DC at once, we could clean the swamp. Yes, but that's what it's going to take. It's going to take everybody. Ruth Gonzalez says we need to stand together and be united, and we definitely do.
Going to come.
As a country, not just as a party. As a country.
Bryson says, what is the name of your business?
G Enterprises.
Gloria says, I know California is the valley of the beast. I was born and raised here since the 60s.
We actually have two LLCs. We have G Enterprises and we have G&M Johnson Trucking.
Yep. Denise says, thank goodness. Can't imagine bikes in my house. Glad you're learning the other way. Frank Griffin says, you convinced me to wear knee breeches. So there is help.
Frank is loving the knee breeches, believe me. He's not joking.
He said he's going to go out and go get him some more knee breeches. He said they're very comfortable, very free.
He didn't get the cool plaid ones like me, but he did get.
But he got the loose fitting ones.
Yeah.
The very, very comfortable ones. Charlie says, amen, Mr. and Mrs. G. Renee says, oops, it rolled. Right, as a country, all people. And that's what's going to do it, honey.
Basically, like I said from day one in this country, there's only two kinds of people. You've got the rich and you got the poor. And if you can't afford to drop $1 million in 30 seconds and not feel some kind of sting, I'm here to tell you, you're not rich. But we're so big on labeling ourselves and labeling others.
Bryson said, also, what you hauling? We are hauling
Chicken.
a loaded chicken. Gloria says, Trump's going to be in Alaska today. Looking forward to it. Denise says, y'all can catch 1776 reruns later after your house business is done. Viper Simulations and Gaming says, the division in the Hayden's country is uncalled for and stupid. Good morning, G's. Good morning, and amen to that. Sheila says, just concentrate on getting your finances back on track. We understand and thank you so very much. Well, thank you guys for understanding. Renee says, Bermuda shorts, we all call them down south.
Gotcha.
I thought Bermuda shorts were
I don't know.
above the knee.
I have no idea.
Elizabeth says, hi G's, hope you are well. X-Ray is going to ruin the movement if he doesn't stop the drama and the division.
Drama in the division's been there before X-Ray, to be honest with you guys. To be honest with you. Just the way it is. I say I'm blunt. You know I am.
Amy says, I'm so poor I can't pay attention, but so rich in many other aspects.
Yeah.
There was no warning on that one. Brenda said, they have nothing to explain, people. They did their part for months. They are still committed just like we are. They have to work. I wanted to meet them in North Carolina. Guess what? I couldn't because I have to work. We love our G's and we will defend. We appreciate you guys for understanding. Elizabeth says, yep, G's, you do you. Lori Clark says, G wears board shorts. Ruth Gonzalez says, hey, G's, I have mole, aka mole.
I like mole.
I don't have the Spanish keypad and Spanish rice.
No, I like mole. I like mole. Mrs. G's not big on mole. I like
not.
it.
Renee said, my daddy used to wear them with cowboy boots too, plenty.
I've been known to put a pair of rubber boots on.
I'll wear my shorty shorts with rubber boots. It's quite the fashion statement, but I like it. Ruth said, no bra day. That bump gave several of us black eyes. No joke.
Visual.
Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning. Come on, let the car go. Get her wound up there, buddy.
KY Laura says, oh crap, here comes the rain. I hate driving in the rain.
No blinker.
KY Laura says, how does G like driving in the rain? Not so much.
It don't bother me too bad. It's the other vehicles that I worry about.
Viper Simulations and Gaming says, where are you guys heading today? Our load is heading for Monette, Missouri. We won't make it there all the way today. We will make it there tomorrow to deliver. Sherry says, morning, G. Safe travels. My husband is heading to Harrisonville, Missouri, to Walmart Distribution
exactly
Center. Best of luck on the open house. Sherry from Garrett County, Maryland. Well, we pray for safety for your husband on the big road out there, sweetheart. That's where you used to see Miss Carolyn Lark's apartment quite a bit. Was
Over
in
at the Sapp
Harrison.
Brothers.
Yeah. Lori says, I just peeked in on Joe's stream. It's ugly in DC. Rick says, okay, makes a lot more sense with the volume up. That darn X-ray. Shirley says, that bump didn't only give me a black eye. I lost my dentures.
Better pick them up because we truly eat them.
Yeah. And speaking of the Sapp Brothers, G's cousin, they had went to Nebraska to visit, and they're on their way back to where they live in, was it North Carolina?
Yeah, they don't know much about trucking and truck stops and stuff. Her husband's a stockbroker.
Yeah,
But they're really, really good people.
Oh, just great people. And they stopped at a Sapp Brothers, and she had to take pictures. And mind you, I was in the same situation as her the first time that I was on the road with G, and we stopped at a Sapp Brothers. At Sapp Brothers, the way their bathrooms are set up is that each individual stall has, has a toilet, and it has the sink in the stall. But the toilets have heated
Not all of them have a sink in the stall.
In the women's bathrooms, they do.
Okay.
But the toilet seat is heated. It has a bidet. It's pretty awesome, especially in the winter.
Some of the men's bathrooms have it too. They need to put a tip jar up there because I feel like I need to tip the thing.
Yeah, the first time that I went in there, I had to take pictures. I said, "Oh my goodness!" He's like, "You seen the heated toilet seats, didn't you?" I said, "It has a bidet."
I first seen that and I felt violated.
Joseph says, if you had $1 for every time didn't use a blinker, you would be a very rich man. LOL.
Oh, yeah.
Sue says, have you got to Tennessee yet? No, we're still in North Carolina.
50 miles.
John says, it's like the meme with the big-breasted gal sitting there and the driver getting ready to take the road with all the speed bumps.
What kind of memes you looking at, John?
Okay, where Laura says, at Trucker G, me too. Eli says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. G. Hope you are doing well and having a blessed day. I hope the same for you too, sweetheart. MM says, I'll wave as we pass. I'm going east out of Knoxville.
Oh, right on.
Sounds good. Viper Simulations and Gaming says, okay, cool. Rode with Mud Pig through the this area last week. Not literally. I wish, LOL. But on his street. Mary asked, how many miles do you have to go to unload? We have a total of 764 miles. But like I said, we will not make it all in one shift.
I won't have enough hours. I could make it in one shift, but not legally because of the hours of service.
So needless to say, if you're on the road and you ever get to stop at a Sat Brothers, definitely check out the bathrooms.
I mean, if it wasn't for the hours of service, I could be there at 11 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. Another place that has awesome, this isn't the bathroom, it's the showers, is Little America.
Yeah.
They actually have some that have bathtubs, plus big oversized showers in them as well. John says, I would have done a video of it instead of me, but wife made them sit in the back and took the mirror out. Wendy says, been trying to talk hubby into changing our bathroom toilet into one with a bidet. Even suggested would make a great Christmas present. He's not buying it yet. Those things are expensive.
You can get just the
seats.
just the seats that work. I think one company that makes them, they're not cheap. I think it's Togo or something like that.
Can't remember the name. But we looked into them.
Miss G liked it.
Yes. Like I said, especially during the winter, those heated toilet seats are really nice. Mary said, did you stop last night for supper at night to get some rest? Yes, ma'am, we did. KR says, what is your all-time favorite restaurant?
I don't think I have a favorite.
Yeah, we don't have a favorite.
With me, it just kind of depends on what I feel like eating that day. I guess my favorite place to eat is at home.
Because G is one heck of a cook.
Yeah, a lot of restaurants disappoint me.
Like, we'll go somewhere and we'll find something that we like, and G's like, I can make that at home and make it better. Michelle Brandon said, good morning, G's and G-Force. I finally busted out of Facebook jail. Woo! Awesome, Michelle. Charlene says, good morning from Maryland. We have rain today as well. Took the day off from the shop, enjoying the ride with you. I hope you enjoy your day, sweetie. John says, get a seat and make an attachment for the garden hose. Not as expensive. Mike,
He sounds like he's talking from experience.
Mike Foley says, I missed it. Where? And Mitch better watch out.
I ride with my hand. Start nudging my hand, trying to get me to pet her.
Right now, she's looking very appalled at Mooch because he's laying where she likes him in the shifter. Roy Strong says, good morning, G's. I hope your day is wonderful today. Thank you. I hope your day is. Toilet seat. I just want a bathtub like the one at your house. Oh.
I decided to put the chair in the auction too, Ashley.
Yep, he's selling the chair, Ash. That's one thing, when anyone comes over to our house that has never been to our house, G always had to show off the chair, have people sit in there and, get the full experience from his massage chair. My best friend, she comes over, and that's the first thing she does. When she comes over, she's like, I gotta sit in the chair. Joseph said, I used to do repair on semi-trailers, which drivers would have paid more attention to their trailers being safe.
Yes. Some of them are in pretty bad shape.
Ash said, what?
I know.
And then she said, I want it. Sherry Beeman says, this
Auctions on the 16th.
Sherry Beeman says, this isn't the same chicken company you had to wait forever in Houston.
Not the same plan, but same company.
Same company, guys. Same company. David said, just got back from a car show and went to went a tad bit camera crazy. Got over 200 photos, and that's with already making selections at the show. Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Sherry Beeman said, why? The chair. Wish I could come get it. Because...
Still more to put it.
Exactly. We're just... If we're transitioning from a house to a toy hauler, we have no place to put a massage chair. Michelle Hurley says, I'm back. Darn chores. All done now to wait.
Decline.
I don't know why people keep calling that number.
I don't know. It's nobody we know because I haven't given that number out to anybody.
I'm back.
I don't even know what that number is.
Darn chores. All done now to wait for the vet to come do check on lame horse. Oh. Charlene says, did you say where credit cards are shut down in Canada? I understand that Australia has been shut down also. I haven't seen that.
I didn't see it.
Ash said, Timothy Church, we are going to bid on a new piece of furniture. Mike Foley said, gee, these roads suck. Judy Montgomery said, morning, rollin'. Have a blessed day.
Yeah, it's kind of like them chairs that you see in the mall or at the truck stops and stuff, but like 10 times better.
Yeah, it's really nice. The kids love sitting in it. TT loves to sleep in it. We'll wake up in the morning and TT will be snuggled down in the seat, snoozing away.
I like it because it does your legs and your feet.
I love it. It's called, what is it called?
Stretch.
The stretch selection on the remote. You press that and it squeezes you, and it has different,
Decompresses your lumbar.
Yeah, it has different settings of how strong you want it to squeeze you. It squeezes your legs, your hips, your shoulders, and then it actually, the legs pull out and it stretches you. Roy Strong says, traffic backup on other side.
Yeah, it was.
Bruce says, how much for the chair? It's well needed.
Yeah, it just depends on what it goes for in the auction.
Ashley says, I'll have it here for y'all to use when you visit. John says, I've got a chair from a church, big one, high back that the priest sits in, red back and seat I use for my Santa seat. Oh, that's awesome. Bryson says, that's normal for those roads. They could at least fix it.
Yeah.
Cheryl said, hi, G's. Much love to you. Much love to you guys. Barbara said, you need to send some of your rain to California. It's pretty green where you are.
Yeah, I don't know what it looks like at home.
No, I don't know either. Beatty says, hi from Arkansas. Have a wonderful day. And you do the same, hon. Nancy says, Canada has an internet outage. Oh, no. Rick says, OMG, coffee not sitting well with me. Oh. Ashley says, OMG, it squeezes you and stretches you, sometimes violates you. Yes, that is another thing.
I like it because it massages my butt. That's usually where the truck driver hurts the most, is right there in the rear end.
Charlene says, I'm surprised one of your girls hasn't or haven't taken the chair home, LOL.
They know better.
It's heavy. Rick said, merge, little car, step on it. John said, now I want the dang thing. Michelle says, glad Tim got a new truck to haul all your goodies, Ashley. Linda says, all the debit was down countrywide yesterday. Credit cards worked for some, and Roger's phone was out as well. I'm not sure if it's all back up and running today. This should be an eye-opener for those who think digital ID is a good idea or a good thing. Melody?
Well, that like, you go to some of these restaurants and stuff, and if their system goes down, they no longer serve because they don't know how to manually do anything.
Besides the fact,
know, back in the day, credit cards were run manually.
Yes, I remember them days. Because at the little gas station I worked out in town, we did have the card reader, but if for some reason the card reader was down, we had the manual way to do it as well. Melody said, we had rain last Sunday, but nothing since in Nashville, Missouri. Jan says, a chair like that probably squeezes your butt cheeks. It does. It squeezes you. And then in the back, to massage your back, it has the rollers that knead your back. And it goes all the way from the top of your back and neck area all the way to your bum. Bruce says, okay, I wish we could a sail before I take the chair and the country stuff by fireplace. John says, look in your mirror. Ashley's behind you in the pickup on the way for the seat.
Actually, I'm probably going to get rid of my Texaco truck too.
Are you going to get rid of the Texaco truck too?
Yeah.
Then we'll have to take that out of the shed. Amy says, I love the old stove. That thing's pretty heavy. Mike says, now the chair will sell for more than anything else. Everyone wants it. Michelle
I don't
Brandon.
know what it's going to go for, but it'll be worth every penny of it, I guarantee that.
Yes. Michelle Brandon says, I want it just so it can violate me.
And for you, biggest thing for me was it was tax deductible when I bought it.
Yeah. Victoria says, okay, nap. Time for a nap. Be good. You enjoy your nap, buddy. Sherry Beeman says, what is the name of the chair? Oh, I don't know what the name of it is, sweetheart. Viper Simulations and Gaming says, speaking of trailers, I remember a log trailer that came loose from the truck. This happened twice that day to the same truck, right in the same area both times. Oh no, that's the final destination, I'm telling you. David says, Lord, one of those cars that I photographed is definitely after dark material, LOL. Oh goodness. Sherry Beeman says, I remember the credit card manual, so if electronics are down, the country stops. And that's sad. Jen says, I remember the days when we used to pay for things with cash. Yeah.
Cash is king. Used to be.
Ashley said, oh geez, y'all gonna make us have a 20-hour drive. Roy Strong says, you have a good day. I'll get back later. Love you too. Love you too, hon. Oops, that rolled. Judy said, how far to delivery? We have 750 miles. Debbie says, my sister has one of those chairs. The first time the massager went down my back, it kicked me out of the chair. Michelle Brandon says, chair's name is Bob. Amy says, going to see what's happening in DC. I'll be back. All right, honey. Missy Davis says, and they think auto trucks will be great. Computers break all the time. Not a fan at all, and that's from the trucker's insurance underwriter coming out at me.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Ashley said, I'm gonna name it Jason Moana because well, never mind. Darlene says, I use cash G's. Brenda Johnson says, well, my favorite G's and G4. Stay safe. Have a blessed day. I have to go to work. Love you all. See you soon. You have a good day at work, sweetheart.
We'll probably be running a little bit of a patchy signal through here.
John says, I still haven't figured out why folks say they are going and say be good in this group. Really?
Well, let a car go.
it was a hazard, not your
Yeah,
blinker, sorry.
then it was my blinker.
Rick says darn four-wheelers everywhere.
Yeah, with the price of fuel right now, you see why there's so many cars out here.
Rick says they want all electric, but a car was on the side of I-30 needed a charge. Ash said, I forgot Tim reads these, so I need to go back and delete that comment, lol. Victoria says, be good, or be good at it, lol. Charlene says, my headphones in, and they are sensitive to sound.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay, where Laura said, I would never ride in one. Bryson said, I subscribe. Thank you, Bryson.
No, it wasn't Canton we passed. It was that other town we passed back there that I saw.
Oh.
Yeah, I won't be stopping at Canton, though. We've got to keep rolling in order to make it there on time. We've got to get there as soon as we can in the morning so I can make it to that open house.
Judy said there was a guy had an electric truck and could only go 100 miles before needing a charge. Leslie, we deliver the chicken as soon as we can get it there
Yeah.
with this one, with this load.
Has to be there before noon, though.
Laura said,
Noon tomorrow.
I spoke to Red Robin Restaurant for a delivery 5 minutes away from me. Can't afford a car. Spoke to them for 3 hours. Manager 2 times. You can't fix stupid. I got States trying to institute cook. Sherry Beeman said, what area are you at? It sure is pretty there. Someday I want to go to the Carolinas. I've been to Cherokee, North Carolina when we were on vacation in Tennessee. We are in Canton, North Carolina at the moment. Excuse me. Italian Princess says, it's 94 degrees in Phoenix. It's only 8:20. Bryson says, I do traveling with my dad a lot when I'm with him. Rick says, got to get them yard birds delivered.
Yep.
Darlene Chandler says, got y'all on the TV. Granson is loving watching you. Y'all can give him a Hong Kong jeans.
Yeah, when the traffic clears a little bit, I always
Want to scare anybody.
Excuse me, I had to snap into a Slim Jim, but I don't want to scare none of these guys.
Lori says, training stayed so stupid, even at high volume orders, it's not that hard. I'm retired now. Bryson says he works for a company called Camping World in Greenwood, Indiana.
What's going on there, Walmart? You freeze or just kind of sleeping in that truck or what the fuck's going on?
Easy now.
Like that was needed, instead of just asking what's going on. We're in Clyde, North Carolina now, Sherry. KY Laura says, I used to live in Greenwood, Indiana. time in Facebook jail for something I posted on G-Force page. I called y'all freaks.
And you did time for that.
Charlene says it's 11:25 and it's only 70, rainy and humid here.
Come on, people.
It's like everyone's slowly calling this lane.
Now they slowed down. It'll take me forever to get my speed built back up.
You're welcome, Sherry. Cheryl says Taco Joe is at the abortion rally in D.C. I don't know how he can stand it. It's awful, but there are some people telling him about God and doing an amazing job. I hope they stay safe. I pray that they stay safe as well, sweetheart. Denise says, off in left field, but would you say retired truckers have common sense, or common issues, like back trouble, etc.? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
One big common issue is blood clots.
Yes. Rick says, love seeing those beautiful green trees. Ashton Carson says, you can bring TT when you bring Mama's chair.
I'm gonna auction her off too.
No, you're not. The other day, it was yesterday, I was talking to Laylee and she said that they were out and about in town.
Mrs. G.
Bulldog, and Squish are both. Wendy says, speaking of gas prices, we have a little market that has amazing Chinese food and has gas pumps that made the local news yesterday. Place was busy, I would say.
See, that's like I say all the time though. That's just the mindset they have us in. Prices go up to $5 a gallon, and now you're making a comment. Our mindset is now we see a price for $4.19 a gallon. Woohoo! Gas has gone down. No, it's still up about $3 more than it should be.
Josie Wells says it's 94 in central Louisiana. Feels like 100. Oh, I'd say with the humidity.
There's a brain dead motherfucker in that truck, I'll tell you what. Brain dead.
Jan says, think the electric cars will be good for the environment? Think again. Think of the damage the batteries will do. What are they going to do with them all?
Think of the equipment that they have to use to mine the lithium for those batteries. That equipment they're mining the lithium for those batteries sure isn't electric vehicles.
Bryson says, if you look on my channel, you can see I've done videos of it. Viper Simulations, it gave me. The Walmart truck was stopped at wash out his mouth.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking standard for hire drivers, that's for goddamn sure.
Oh no, guys.
Driver, you act like it's your first day out here.
There's a bolt and a bag of fucking Doritos. They'll fucking put you in one of their trucks.
Like I said, you act like it's your first day out here.
Michelle said, do you all know how hard it is to watch the G's and not be able to comment? I went over to YouTube to comment, but definitely not the same as my Facebook G-Force. Gloria says, poor Joe, his family goes to church. He knows seriously. Oops, I turned that sideways. Canada is going to be hit with.
I'm sure we will also.
Well, I guess he had nothing to say to you, did he? It's a pretty
This
view.
one too.
I might need to snap. There we go. Back here.
Not right now. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Don't be making mental notes.
I lied. Grab me another drink before you come back
What
up.
have you there? Yeah, I will. Got it. Here you go.
Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
Well then,
She did not want your seat to get cold.
TT. She didn't want my
Hammer, big hammer, big hammer, big hammer. Oh, on this hammer. Oh, yeah. New York. Anybody know what I was saying? Yeah, 581, hello, my 581, good morning time to you. Big Hammer, New York, Wayman. Good morning time to you. Good morning time to you. Big Hammer, New York, getting down.
Get down. Sit. Sit on your tush. T, sit. Easy. Good girl.
616, you smoking, man. You're about the loudest thing in my radio. 616, Big Hammer, I'll see you. Bye.
Wonder that's Tennessee 616. Or no.
Bit of space.
Get down.
Is it Tennessee 616 or 116?
Tennessee 116.
That's not that.
Get down. Booch. Nope, you can't have a cookie if you don't get down.
And that's all you need, a little bit. Morning time to you. Big Hammer, New York, rolling on.
Good boy. Here, G.
Sheep and skip. You need to come up here, sit down on it.
I am. Grab my snacks and give the pups some snacks. Oh, I got started. said, wow, for real heading outside. Hubby finally ready for my projects. Y'all be safe, happy, and have fun.
She said, for real, for real.
She said, this is not a test. Shark said, hi, Mr. and Mrs. G. Love you guys. Where are you guys headed to? We're headed to deliver this load in Monette, Missouri. And we're in Waynesville, North Carolina at the moment. Viper Simulations and Gaming says, I gotta make a run to town. You guys be safe on the big road. Catch up with you later.
Yeah,
alright, hon. You be safe too. Daniel says,
You wait, Freeland, if you like my ass so much, let me hit the brakes so you can get a closer step.
Debbie says, I love corn nuts. Can you grab me some too, Mrs. G? Bruce said, barbecue, please. Or be right back. Police is here at my house.
That ain't good.
Oh, no.
What you did?
Marie, thank you for the star. Star salute. Alex said, GF, friends go. Yeah, that's the driver in front of us. There goes a fire truck. Yep, fire truck.
GP, Transco.
Is it GP?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like an ad.
GP.
Jackie says, ugh, I'm here riding with you all and not getting anything done. Corn nuts do sound good. Joseph says he's going to have those trucks backed up for miles.
I know.
Move it, JB. James says, rookie front door,
He's
LOL.
not having a good day.
Oh no, he's got some disco lights behind him. Cheryl says, hey G, just curious, how did you make your pork chops the other night?
He's hitting his brakes, going around every single one of these corners.
And we got more. We got a line going behind us now. Shar says, awesome, G's. And we didn't end up making the pork chops the other night, Cheryl. Calvin said, forge. Rick says, was that driver talking to you, G?
No.
Fucking amazing.
I think pretty much all these drivers are getting super aggravated with.
Just another day at the office. Just another day at the office.
Good as shit, just one thing after another.
James Rourke said, good morning from a rest stop somewhere in Arkansas. Going to deliver.
I've been working out a year and today's making me decide I'm going to retire real quick. I can't do this anymore.
18.
It's getting worse and worse and worse.
Cheryl said, ah, bummer. But I'm pretty sure G was going to use, what were you going to, with the pork chops?
I was probably just going to either air fry them or bake
Bake
them.
them.
Basically, it does the same thing.
Missy Davis says, looks like it's a convoy, LOL. These crackers are going to fight. Judy Montgomery says, will you have to wash out trailer again?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Chicken limbs are nothing to mess with after you get unloaded. Definitely need to wash out the trailer. James Thomas said unintentional convoy.
Yeah.
Ava said, morning, G's and G-Force family. Good morning, hun. Jack, New Jersey. Double says, my brother is...
There's a rest area up here. Hopefully JB has to go pee.
My brother...
Now, why don't you do us all a favor, huh, and get off in this fucking rest area. Some of us got shit to do today.
And now all these drivers have the same time. Jack, New Jersey, double
There's 2
says,
miles up there. I think he's slowing down for the exit.
my brother is training to be a truck driver. He's getting his truck driver's CVL license right now. He's in Indiana, drives a tractor trailer. Awesome.
Yeah.
Diane said, touring the States with the G's. Rick says, somebody needs to snag another gear, looks like. Cheryl says, yum. Have you tried frying them in bacon grease to brown them and then put them in the oven with sliced onions and a golden cream of mushroom soup? Try it, you will love it, with mashed potatoes. That sounds
Yeah, I've
good.
never fried them in the bacon grease, but that sounds good.
Oh, that sounds good. Haven
But I
says,
have done that with everything else. The cream and mushroom soup, the homemade cream and mushroom soup. I guess it'd be more considered a mushroom gravy.
Haven said, that CB guy must have heard you.
He did.
Melody said he probably does have to pee because he made it down the grade. I know I would. George Sutton said, good morning, G's and G-Force. Good morning, hon. Deborah says, pray for my cousin's granddaughter. She had a seizure while swimming the other day. A drowned, but brought her back, but has been on ventilator since. They are going to decide whether they need to pull a plug today. Our prayers are with you, your sister, and the entire family, honey.
These guys here, they're getting impatient, so they're gonna break the law. Take that left lane.
Darlene Chandler says, I hope so, G. He's going too slow. Anthony said, good morning, G's. Are you heading back through Knoxville, Tennessee on your way through? Back through. It's supposed to be stormy. All the day.
Yes, we'll be going through Knoxville.
Jan says, just another shitty day in paradise. Jackie asks, which cranky trucker is talking?
It's all clean up here to rest area on both sides. Do whatever you need to do back there to get away from that JB hunt.
If they would file across that like
Nobody was going to go in there and do something.
if the guy behind JD was making his pass,
Yeah, just anything just to get out of the way, right?
but I'm not gonna do it in a big old.
We're just going to go in there and call the dispatcher, tell them this is too scary out here. There's a hill.
Especially with that.
Yeah, he was on the spiral on that combine.
Cheryl said, homemade cream of mushroom soup. I'm coming over for dinner. Then she asked, why is passing breaking the law?
No trucks are allowed in the left lane here. You'll see the sign right here to my
Hitting his
right.
brakes, he could put his arm out the window and slow
Right
down.
there to your right, guys. No trucks.
He's scared to death. He's down here in this tunnel. He'll have to stop when he gets out of it and clean his shoulders.
Sue says, okay, I'm back. Hope you don't need to wash chicken slime out of your trailer again. We will, sweetheart. After every chicken load, trailer needs to be cleaned out. Debbie says, I'm assuming Facebook didn't get off at the rest, or JB Hunt
They did.
didn't get off at the rest area. No. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks
The
ahead.
very second I jump out in that hammer lane, I lose a day's pay.
Here, already said.
Every time he jumps out in the hammer lane, he loses a day's pay.
Yeah.
So he's just got to ride this lane. Michelle Colbert says, wow, so pretty. Where are you? We're in Glide, North Carolina. Cheryl says, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it don't make sense to me either, but
But it's posted and it's the law. You're not allowed to have trucks in that lane. Rick says that part of 40 is a bit says third lane needed through there.
Oh, shit. Speed limit says 40. Now we're going to be done about 15.
And you did back it down too.
Even more.
Yes.
He's hitting his brakes before going up the
Upgrade.
Michelle says, oh, I love North Carolina. Asheville is one of my to mine. My bad. I'm kind of thinking, I wonder if this is the first. Probably so. Well,
That's right. No. Yeah, I've seen him riding his brakes pretty hard.
We're sure good.
Cheryl said JB had holding the brake out well.
That's not good on these big trucks.
Yeah, these brake lights going up the hill.
You get you get the brakes hot on one of these guys and
You'll catch
they
them on
catch fire. Jackie says maybe on purpose, hearing cranky driver complaining that they slow down. I don't
I bet
think
you don't even have a CB.
that's what I was gonna say. Lisa said mountains are affecting the signal. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. We will have patchy signal in and throughout here. Melody says, is this what speed limiters would be like?
Yes.
KY Laura says, doesn't look like they know how to drive in this area. Anthony said, it is beautiful in the mountains, but when you got a bonehead driver,
I think
it will
this
make
probably
it
his
easy
last
to
day.
I
He's
think
going to
he's
be
a rookie.
dispatched.
Asked if this is what it'd be like if there were speed limiters. Actually, think of it worse, because you got that guy,
Trainer.
you got that driver driving a lot slower than what he should, than what he needs to. So think about it. Most roads, trucks are allowed in the left lane also. So you'll have all these other trucks
More congestion.
trying to get in the left lane to go make their pass, but they've only got so much speed on them because of the limiters. So now you're going to have both lanes blocked up because one truck going only 1 mile an hour faster than the other.
Darlene says, love those Smoky Mountains.
So both lanes will be blocked. Excuse me, I didn't mean to talk with my mouth full.
John says, a 10-day wonder up there. Bobby says, hello everyone, hope you're having a good day. We are, sweetheart, we're having a good day. Excuse me. Debbie said, not sure why he would hit the brakes going uphill. Maybe a newbie? Don't
That's
know.
it. You notice you don't hear me talking bad to him because he probably is a noob.
And he's probably scared.
Situations like this. These guys should.
In the tunnel.
Yeah, I just got out.
Talk soon.